Welcome back. This is Statistics 3.2, Measures of Variation, Problems from Web Work. There are only 5 problems. Let's go over them one at a time. Problem 1. You are given a certain data set, 52, 54, 55, 57, 58, 61. Notice they are written in ascending order. Data set B, 14, 14, 18, 20, 25, 28. They are also written in ascending order. Data set C, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 11. All right. Now, question is, above are 3 different data sets. Without calculating anything, decide whether A or B or C has the larger standard deviation. So, just by looking at this, you see, from 52 you're going to 61, so it looks like this is more spread out. This is from 14 to 28. This is even more spread out. You see, it's jumping quite a bit. Here 7 to 11, it is not very much spread out. So this is the least spread out. This is next. This is the most spread out. So larger standard deviation would be for set B. I hope it's clear. 14 to 28, that's a huge jump, 14 numbers. This is 9 numbers. This is 4 numbers. You see, 11 minus 7 is 4. Highest minus lowest is 9. Highest minus lowest is 14. So this is most spread out. Next problem. Now, you want to be able to find standard deviation. Now, if you recall, there are two, so I'm looking at the frequently used formulas. Okay, this is something that's always handy. Now, you're going to look at standard deviation. Standard deviation, this is the defining formula and this is the computational formula. Okay, computational formula is easier to work with, but notice in this particular question, they are using the defining formula. All right, so let's play with what they have right now. Okay, so these are the x values. Now, do we know what x bar is? We don't know what x bar is. So we need to first find what x bar is. X bar is the mean. All right, x bar is the mean. You are going to add all the x's and divide by the number of elements. So notice I'm using a calculator now. So we are going to add all the x's, right? 14 plus 18 plus 36 plus 40 plus 42 plus 50. Add all the numbers and divide by the number of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to divide all of that by 6. So don't forget parentheses so that everything is added on the top. And here is what you get. All right. Now, because it is decimal, I don't really like it to leave it in decimal because WebWorks approximation might be different from this approximation. So here is what I will do. I will, had this been a whole number or a finite decimal, I would have used it, but this is an infinite decimal. So I would rather not. What I will do is I will look at what's the top. When I simply add everything, I get 200. So I'm going to use the fraction. So x minus x bar. X bar is add all of them. When I add all of them, I get 200 over 6. All right. So notice x bar is add all of this, divided by 6. That is little x bar. Capital X are these values. So you plug in capital X minus x bar. Now here we are going to square it. So we'll write that in parentheses. Notice there are parentheses. So copy that material into this and don't forget power 2. Power 2 is written with a hat 2. Alright, so that is 14 minus 2 over 6 power 2 with parentheses. So likewise 18 minus 200 over 6, that's x minus x bar, and here it is 18 minus 200 over 6, close parenthesis, power 2. 36 minus 200 over 6, and here is parenthesis, 36 minus 200 over 6 power 2. 40 minus 200 over 6, this is parenthesis, 40 minus 200 over 6 power 2. 42 minus 200 over 6, parenthesis, 42 minus 200 over 6 power 2. 50 minus 200 over 6, parenthesis, 50 minus 200 over 6 power 2. Now, what is this sum? I'm going to add all these guys. That's what the sum is. So I'll copy and paste that. You see, I'm not calculating anything just to avoid incorrect approximations. So I took that. I'm going to add the next one. Again, I'm simply copying and pasting. Make sure it's after the plus. Next. Make sure there is a plus, and then that's the third one. Next. Plus fourth one, plus fifth one, so that was with the, and here is the last one. I'm copying and I'm going to paste it. Plus the last one. Now the next one is n minus 1. I'm going to take that sum, divide by n minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's n. So 6 minus 1 is 5. So I'm copying all of that. Whoops. Did I miss everything? Looks like I missed everything. Yes. So sorry about that. I seem to be doing something wrong. 14 minus 200 over 6 power 2. Let me try. Control C. Okay. Control V. Plus. Control C. Control V. Plus. Control C. Control V. Plus. So Control C. Control V. Plus. Control C. Control V plus the last one, Control C, Control V. All right. So now we are going to take all of this, divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 minus 1, 5. So I'm going to take all of this and put it inside parentheses. Something over 5. What is that something? That something is going to be the entire expression here. Copy, Control C, and paste it here. All right. Now the last one is square root this entire expression. Square root is written with SQRT. All right. So square root of something. And what is that something? Everything that was above. So copy, Control C, and place that inside the square root. All right, everything is good. Square root is inside. So next problem, I will start on the next video. Until then,